on today, ladies and gentlemen? This is Christian Hanna Horror here, and today, guys, I want to talk to you about Arrow Video's new Blu-ray of Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Now, this is going to be a far cry from The Silence of the Lambs or Candyman or, movies like that. So, a little backstory about me with Elvira. I always knew who she was. I think we all know who she is. She's a horror icon. Everybody knows her. Everybody loves her, certainly the guys, and she is just lovely. And I've seen her in clips, I've seen her in cameos, but I never saw her movie she ever did. And I've seen a little bit of the shows she used to do back in the day, but I just never saw the movie, so I had no idea what to expect, per se. And so when Arrow announced they were releasing this new 4K scan of the movie Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, I thought, okay, what a perfect time to get this and just dive into the movie. So a slight plot synopsis for Elvira. I'll keep this simple. Basically, we start out and she's doing her job out in Los Angeles on TV, and she gets this call that she had a great aunt who passed away and left her some stuff in a will. So as she gets to this small town across the country to get her earnings and whatever she was getting from her great aunt, she learns she gets this house as well as this cookbook that her great aunt left her. Now, the remaining relatives, the brother and the housekeeper and the maid, they do not like her that she got this house, and the brother, in fact, does not want her to have anything. And she does not take well into this town. This town is very cookie cutter. This town is very bread and butter, if you will, and Elvira shows up, let it all hang out, so to speak, and being herself. And one thing I noticed immediately was all these familiar faces in Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, which was great. The woman who worked at the car rental place in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles when Steve Martin loses it, and he's like, I need my effing car now. That woman is in here. Also, Ghostbusters 2. One of the guys from Ghostbusters 2 was in here. A kid from Dream Warriors, the kid who was like the Wizard Master, he was in here. So many familiar faces. So right off the back, that was like really nice to see in this movie. If you're a hair metal fan like me, you got great music. There's a great montage of Elvira driving this gorgeous black car in the beginning to a great white song, Once Bitten, Twice Shy. I love that kind of stuff. So that was great, and just a really fun, tongue-in-cheek horror comedy. And there was actually some pretty decent effects in the movie. There was like this really cool scene where Elvira is making this meal from the cookbook she got, and it turns into this this monster creature that comes out of the pot, and it was kind of fun. It was a really entertaining, fun movie. Now, this is a movie for horror fans. The general movie-going audience, the general person who may watch, the latest Tom Cruise movie and then watch, I don't know, binge watch whatever the Netflix shows are right now. I don't know that this would be for them, but if you're a horror fan, period, especially 80s horror, 100% I think you would enjoy this. Fun music, silly characters. Elvira is gorgeous in this, obviously. She's great. She's funny. The ending is hilarious. There's this great scene where Elvira, she makes this food from the recipe book that she got from her grandma, and it turns every old person extremely horny out in this picnic. I'm talking, they're out in public, and it is ridiculous what they start doing out in public. I can't even begin to describe it. Funniest scene in the movie. Me and my wife were just laughing. My wife was like, oh my god, what's going on? So great stuff. I give this movie a solid 8 out of 10. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was really funny. I thought it was a charmer, so to speak. A charmer is a term I use for a movie that is not trying to win any awards, but it is extremely entertaining, fun, popcorn. Get yourself a bucket of popcorn for this, because this is that kind of movie. Let's talk about this Blu-ray release from Arrow Video. This Arrow Video Blu-ray release was fantastic. First of all, 4K scan, looked great. Everybody that was basically involved in this movie is on the special features, which is something that's getting harder and harder to come by nowadays because people are getting older. People don't want to talk about these movies. This one came through. There is a fantastic documentary making of. They got basically all the actors as a part of this. Elvira is clearly a part of this, and she was so happy to talk about her experiences with this movie. Really great stuff, and there's great audio commentaries. The director is part of this movie in depth with the documentaries and commentaries, and he has a hilarious intro in the movie. If you play the movie with the intro, he's trying to introduce the movie and he can't do it, and then it becomes a running joke as they're trying to film it. And so he goes, can you guys just piece that together? And so they pieced together his intro, and almost every word was from a different take. So that intro let me know this is the kind of movie I'm about to watch. So great stuff. Trailers, newly revised featurettes, classic featurettes, and the making of. I mean, it's just stacked, guys. Stacked. Absolutely stacked Blu-ray. So if you're going to get this movie, I think there was a Blu-ray release before this. Don't get that. Get this. This is the way to watch this movie. And it is a must for any 80s horror fan that just wants to see all the 80s horror movies. This is great. So I really highly, highly recommend Elvira Mistress of the Dark. So thank you guys for watching this video. Please let me know if you've seen Elvira Mistress of the Dark. What are your memories of the film? And, you know, just if you haven't checked it out, let me know if this review entices you to want to. I can't recommend it enough. This is a perfect movie for a time like now with everything going on. This movie will make you laugh and have a good time. So, like I said, can't recommend it any more than right now, to be honest with you. So, thank you guys for watching this video. This is Christian Hanna Horror. Please be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this review. Be sure to sub to the channel, guys. It only takes a second, and we'll see you guys next time.